Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm host Rob, aka Star Shadow. Play Mass Effect, the first one. Still pretty early in it. We are looking to go and save Liara, who would be our final crew member. We're here on we're in the Artemis Tau Cluster. We are on, oh my god, why am I blinking on the planet all of a sudden? Therum, that's right. We're on Therum. We are just went through a bunch of Geth, and now we are heading down this elevator. Hopefully to some Prothean ruins. So you can see some stuff back there. Can't get back there, obviously. So you can go look, because you know I'm making a point. The point is the force field. Boom. 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 Sucks. Anyway, y'all got anything to say?
Let's get moving.
Rex.
Just lead the way.
Yeah, you guys are very good soldiers. Very good soldiers. Indeed. Alright, so let's go down and get to save it. Y'all gonna talk? We're on an elevator. No? I mean, you've said plenty of stuff previously, so maybe that's why. Alright, here we go. It's a very open space here, as you can see. Got the soldier on. Oh my goodness. Three. Oh, I don't have any of my... What is going on here? Where's all my stuff? I don't know why it all disappeared. That was weird. Stasis on 4. Further on 3. Actually, sabotage is probably what we should put there. Alright, there we go. Caballo. Caballo. Oh yeah.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Hey, Rex, you, could, you know, find a spot to take cover instead of getting shot up like that? Oh, yeah. That is something. Yeah, I mean, it's very nicely built here, but straight into another elevator. Okay, so Rex is healing up. He wants to heal himself up. I'm not healing myself up because I can take it. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Hope it ain't a jumping puzzle because we can't jump.
No sense standing around.
Alright, oh look, another force field. There's someone down there.
Hello? Could somebody help me?
It's Liara. Hi Liara. What's going on? What up, girl? What up, girl?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Well, let's talk to you first a little bit because, you know, we're not in that much of a rush.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Who knew Geth would be outside the veil? Except us, because, you know, we've been fighting them past couple of battles.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Interesting. Very interesting. We didn't even say Benezia's name, and yet she knew. And assumed that we were going to be all up in her business about this. I mean, we were kind of up in her business, but I mean, assumed that it was all bad. I mean, I'm sure she's heard of Saren. Maybe, you know, Saren was still good with the last she heard? I'm not 100% sure.
I just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Yep. Yep, we're going to.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Rex, you're up.
Let's go.
You're not gonna be like, dude, Krogan, we're gonna kick his ass. Or, I love this dude. Oh shit, what's going on here? Moving on up. Oh shit. I'll just let that guy up, or whoever he is. Who's the laser dude at? I'm gonna head down and try and investigate the problem down here. Oh, that was dangerous. Let's put on the barrier then. Ah, yeah. Enter code. We don't have a code. Let's continue shooting people first. There's more people out here. Or Geth, I don't think they count as people. Ooh, that was close. Oh, headshot. Ooh, storage locker. Easy decryption. Better be easy. Bum bum bum. Heatsink. Improve setting. Cool. I have to outfit our weapons at some point. Okay. Anything else? You see anything? Y'all see anything? Oh, another weapons locker. Well, so be it. Oh, this was a perfect spot too. I almost screwed it up. Just about screwed it up. I was trying, apparently. I was trying. Okay, I guess we are gonna try the code even though we don't got it. Maybe, let's try and find out first, and then we will... Oh, mining laser controls, okay. Oh, we gotta do... Down left. Down left. Down left. Right. Down. Down left. Right. Up. Bam! Oh, that helped. See, that's how it's done, you see? I see. Thank you, mining laser. I don't know how they made these little humps or why they made these little humps. These humps. These humps. These lovely building humps. Another elevator. We've seen 3 elevators in the past 5 minutes. Okay, let's go talk to her. What up, dog?
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It's not important.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Or she's lying, and we'll switch places. Oh, okay. Good thing. Hello.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
Cool.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Uh-oh. You said the magic word.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
So you saw it. I don't know why you were asking how we got around it then.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Not before I kill him. Ooh, look, they're gonna kiss. Go ahead, Gears. Rex, you can have my blessing. Oh wait, now they're fighting. Oh, okay. He's wearing like metal.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Oh, very nice.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
Wrong answer.
Kill her. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Duck. There we go. Cool. Alright, pause for a second here as we try and figure out what we want to do here. Gotcha. Okay, I watch out for what we did over here. Oh, that's a warp, I think, or is that a... Oh, one. That's the wrong button. Oh, I got shot. Oh shit, they're coming from the other side. I got him. No, I didn't get him. I need to put my barrier up there. Lit him up. Okay, Krogan Battle Master Man. One. Throw. Oh, shit. Run. Oh, shot me in the back. Motherfuck. That was weak sauce.
Spare the Asari.
Rex went down real easy. Okay, everyone get down. Everyone get down. Oh, I'm getting hit here by something. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got rid of one. What's it shooting at me? I don't know what that's all about. Okay, you're... oh, the arrow's getting shut up, apparently. Okay, got that guy. That did something? Oh, there's the white one up there. Did that not work? That seems to have gotten blocked. You not dead yet? Dude. There we go, okay. Dude over there, and we have our Kurgan Battlemaster, and we can do this. He walked real slow, and okay, that guy's suppressed. Oh, his shield came back up. Shoot, that was dumb. Ah, I just got lightning or lasered. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to... I want to hit shift to run and I screwed up. That was my bad.
Spare the Asari if you can. No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gotta bury up now. Oh, that didn't kill. He's dead, isn't he? Oh. Okay, Rex, you need to get your ass into cover, man. In stasis, so we can't really do anything until he's out of stasis, but that can now move a little bit out of the way. Throw my barrier up now. He's knocked down. Good job, Rex. And now I'm shooting him in the face. Oh, Rex just fell down again, but I just shot that guy up. There we go. See, that's all we had to do. Cinematic running here. Action cam, shaky cam. What up, Yo Dazer? Uh oh, the explosion! Okay, explosion! Oh, it didn't really explode. I thought we would have the famous jumping out of the explosion cutscene, but it did not. Anyway, like I said, what's up, Yodazer?
Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Yes, he is. Homework. Dude, that sucks.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
It is what it is. Yes, that's always the way it is, but still, doesn't mean it doesn't suck. Alright, so I don't know where this blazing sulfur was coming from or anything like that. I don't know why there was such a problem here.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Ha, I guess he's the lowly of the group here. So if we decide to romance her, which we are going to do, by the way, is that bad?
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Lore.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Or the writers didn't have any way of really didn't want to explain the whole lore back then, so they're like, let's just skip over it. Just a feeling I have here is stuff happened. I'm sure it happened. Writers think it happened, therefore it happened. But don't ask me to really explain it. She could have went with the it's way over your head. You'd never understand it. My research is so great.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Well, guess what, lady? Guess what?
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
I just ruined your whole life's research in 5 seconds. I love it.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
True.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Shut up, Caden. Seriously, she's talking. Let the woman talk. We're learning about the world here. Caden just rude. Just totally rude.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Practical. That's why we like you, Rex. That's why we like you. Also, she has very cute Asari freckles. That's a plus in my book.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Not really, but...
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Soni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
I am the security precaution. We are the security precautions. I don't know what other precautions we should be taking.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
That was not my fault. Not my fault. Also, I completely misunderstood you about the security measures here. But did you see the freckles? Seriously.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Thank you.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Good. Yay us. We did it. Alright. The mission down, that means we go talk to everyone. Yay. Because they probably have stuff to say. As they should. We just went through a major life event here. Let's make sure no one in our room. Oh. Man, it's so bare though. My god. Some decorations or something in here. Seriously. Right. Alright, what gets this one out of the way first? So awkward.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Ha.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Brain camp. One time at brain camp. Hope they're not shoving things into places.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Yeah, so my Shepard's also a biotic, so I'm wondering, did she go to brain camp? We never really find out.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using Mass Effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Yeah, all kinds of lore. I love it.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing Shepard would have went through. I mean, their ages are can't be that different.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Ooh.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle growing up.
Ooh.
She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
It sounds like you were just a big wuss.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
Yeah, but we're learning here. It's very important that we understand the context of what we're doing here and the context of the world, since we have no idea exactly what is going on here.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course, but I don't enjoy it with everyone.
Stop flirting.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Alright. One down. To the doctors.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Ooh. No. We went through those.
Goodbye, Commander.
Liara's not in here? I thought she said she was in here. Oh yeah, there she is.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
So it's like the reverse Zoidberg here. She's good with everyone. Maybe she's not good with humans. No, she's actually competent, so I guess it's not a complete Zoidberg here.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
Yeah, you would have been screwed. But it's okay. It's cool.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Give me names, and I will set them straight.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Wrong, Yodazer. We trust her implicitly. Whatever she says, we believe it. Look at the freckles, I seriously. Why? Because I played the game before, so I know.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Oh, this is an amazing game. Also, Liara is very innocent and naive, so if she was keeping a secret, I don't think she'd be able to handle it. She would be very much, it'd be very obvious that there was a kind of secret she had. She's very, very, very straightforward. For now. But, yeah. But yeah, yeah. This whole series is amazing. Even though they say the third one's terrible. I mean, just the ending is bad, but still, 200 hours worth of game. I don't think you can go wrong, really. All right.
Sounds dangerous and lonely.
Now we're flirting, by the way.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Shut down.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
Don't we all do that, though? Spite our parents by becoming something they don't want us to become? It seems very human of her.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Ooh.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Ha. Ha. See? See?
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh, it happened. And I love it. I love every bit of it.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Well, if she wanted to shape galactic events, joining up with Saren makes sense since he's trying to shape galactic events in his favor. So, I mean, that's all true, then she chose the right path, I suppose.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
The Asari are the fan service race, by the way.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting. Or is it?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
So, she says it's not required physical contact. But she didn't say it wasn't wanted. See, this is what I'm talking about. Fan service. I love it.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that? She just said any single race or gender, so it does not matter.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
So this is something I've forgotten. Liara is actually inbred. It's kind of funny. I mean, there's not the whole genetic problems that come from human inbreeding, but still, it's something I completely forgot about.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
She's basically a Habsburg. I think she'd have to be inbred a few more generations in order for that to happen. This is more just she's from the deep south of the Asari homeworld, I guess.
does Sari live for 1,000 years? What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Alien Bama. Not bad. Not bad.
I should go.
All right.
Goodbye, Shepard.
We got our Liara dump for the moment. I can't think of anything better than Alien Bama right now. Alright, dude, you got anything?
Looking for supplies?
How often will you get
no,
new
never mind.
Well,
I thought maybe you'd tell us exactly about it.
I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I'm not actually gonna buy anything from you because look at this, 304,000 space bucks. So yeah, no, we're not buying anything from you. Can't afford any of this stuff. Is that a lot? Yes. Right now it's a lot. At some point I can afford it, but not at this. Doge. Maybe that's exactly what this is. I never thought about it. Well, I guess they wouldn't have thought of it way back then when they made the game, but maybe it is cryptocurrency. I wonder which one won out then. Garrus, bro, what is up, dude?
Commander, how are you?
UNC-Sec.
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Uh-oh, daddy issues.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
I mean, you are a lot like Saren. You're Turian? That's the main thing we know about Saren.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Aha, as we go into Emperor Palpatine here of unlimited power.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Oh, don't worry. We don't play by anyone's rules, not even our own. Not even our own.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, Garrus wants to break the rules. He's a rule breaker. Doesn't like it when we talk about not breaking the rules.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. T'Soni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Yeah, but they're sorry. It's completely different than human families.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I could take care of that myself.
That's between you and her.
Scuttlebutt says otherwise. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
All right.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
All right.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Ashley, Rex is seriously like 10 feet away. I don't think you should be so loud. You have such complaints.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Rex doesn't care. Really doesn't care. He's a badass, so he doesn't care. The only one you should really be worried about is Tally, who we've already talked to about this, and she finds it really cool, but, you know, can't do anything about that. Garrus is too busy trying to break some rules. It's a rule breaker.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
And so begins Ashley's character arc.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
This is true.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
True, it's not racism, it's speciesism? I maybe go even further back, I guess. Familyism? Why am I completely blanking on my biology right now? Species, genius comes next. Man, it's been so long. I'll never get a biology anyway. But we can go back a few more here if we need to and call it that ism. That might help.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Interesting.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
The fuck?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
My god. Gotta love the colorful language.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens.
They don't trust you. They don't trust you.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Not the one you're thinking.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Damn right. It's hot. Garrus is actually romanceable. We're not going to, because this playthrough, Garrus is going to be romancing someone else.
Dismissed, Chief.
Spoiler alert.
Ma'am.
And not that that happens for 2 more games, but still, that's the plan. See, seriously, look. I may be married, but Shepard is not married. She can get with whoever she wants. I'm just indulging her. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Rex overheard everything here.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
It's called role-playing. I want to try it. We're good at it, you know? We're good at it.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought I was important.
It's not about ogling aliens, it's about living the life of this particular Shepard. No problem, my man. You have a good one. It's gonna be ended pretty soon anyway. Gonna be just finishing up talking to my peeps here, and then we're done. So, you have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out a little bit. Thumbs up, my man.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
My God.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
It's when I saw his face. Now I'm a believer. Except you're not a believer, because guy's a dick.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's pretty crazy, because Rex not getting paid seems real bad. Like, I would assume he would be kicking ass and taking names to get paid. I mean, he was rolling like dead dude for extra credits.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Medical supplies, I would think, are very important.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Well, it's nice to know that Saren does finish the job.
Shepard.
Cool. Alright, we got one more. Talk to. One more. What up, girlfriend?
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Well, it's good to know that Ashley is one of the outliers here, and that everyone else is like, oh, cool, alien.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Just like the pandemic in a nutshell here, everyone was like, ooh, no more crowds. And now it was like, oh, no more crowds. That sucks. Personally, I'm like, no more crowds, yes. But outlier, of course. Anyway, let's get Tally a loud fan stat. Put it in her room, and she can, you know, maybe that'll help.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Cool. Yep, we went through that already, so bam.
I should go.
Go.
See you later.
Actually, that leaves me one other person I want to talk to. You don't have anything new, I believe.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
No. No, you went through all that, I think.
Carry on,
right?
Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Always gotta take some time to get to know the crew. You never know. Maybe hiding something. They're not, but they could be. Staring at the wall. That was quite good. All right, we need to also talk to the Joker. He's always got something funny to say. Get our codec stuff, heat load, monitor, bam.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. Figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Haha.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask
See if
you
there's
a few
anything
questions?
new.
I can see where this
God
is
damn
going.
it.
You did it back. You want me.
We knew
Top
this
of my
one
class
already.
In flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file.
We knew this one already.
Okay.
We did this one.
Put the Normandy in my
I
hands.
thought if we investigated there'd be more.
Just don't ask me to get up.
Let's see what this
unless,
ship's
you know,
status.
you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
she's the best ship in the fleet.
Okay, yep.
If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot.
All right, so you didn't really have anything too new for me. Go.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Yeah. Don't, you know, don't wait up for me. Ooh, look outside. Oh, can't really look outside. Can look outside. Look outside. What about on this side? Can we look outside on this side too? No. Phone. All right. That'll wrap this up for today. We'll be off and running again next time. We'll see what we can get into. I think we're gonna go explore planets, do some side missions maybe before we head back to the Citadel, because we do have a few actually. Quite a few. So we might get into a couple of these before we head back, and then before getting back into the story missions. So we'll figure it out next time. So like I said, that's gonna do it. We're back tomorrow night. We're gonna be, I think it's going to be a Valheim stream actually, and quite possibly Friday night too. Working on that, but we'll see. Then Saturday we'll be back for some Star Trailers in the afternoon, and then quite possibly another Valheim stream. So yeah, it could be a lot of that going on. And then we'll pick this back up Sunday and Monday, unless of course there's some kind of update that decides to take forever, which it shouldn't, but it did last time. So, and then we'll be back with some Football Manager on Tuesday and Thursday. So that's the schedule for the rest of the week. Well, not really the rest of the week. That's really for the next week. Yeah. You know, being pedantic and all. Anyway, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Really appreciate it. Join what you see. Want to hang out a little bit more? Hit that follow button. Hit that notification button here on Twitch. And exclamation point Twitter in the chat. Get you our social media Twitter page at Streams by Star. And exclamation point YT gets you to the YouTube page. It's got archives of playthroughs we've done. We hopefully start putting this one up pretty soon, so you can catch up anytime and kind of see if you don't have any interest in playing, just kind of want to follow along story, of course. Then kind of perfect. Although kind of long. It'll be kind of long, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, you can then like, comment, subscribe, share all that stuff in for each videos you watch, and of course we include a link to the Twitch and Twitter in the description, so it's easy to get to everywhere, whether you want to or not. So there we go. That's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out once again, for your support. Really appreciate it. So stay safe out there, stay well, so I can see you all next time. So stay good.